Hello, it's Meredith here from the Anderson Group. I wanted to talk to sellers today. We've been talking a lot about buyers and how to position them in the market, and I wanted to talk about how to position sellers in the market, which a lot of people think isn't really applicable right now because there's so much demand that you can just list it however you want. And in a different video, I talked about staging a home, which I do think that's two things that sell a house. Appropriately priced and beautifully presented homes are going to sell in this particular market with multiple offers and well over list price. So pricing a home is really interesting right now because there's so much demand. Homes are selling for significantly over list price. In our market, it's anywhere from 50 to 200,000 over list, depending on where you land in your original list price. So, with that in mind, it does get a little tricky to price because you might see that your neighbor sold for $200,000 more than list, and then so you should list at that higher price point. And it's not exactly like that. It's actually a complicated analysis that a realtor will do for you after touring your home. They'll see what level of finishes are in your kitchens and bathrooms and how much square footage you have and what type of water source you have. And in our area, if you have views or if you have paved driveway or paved roads that get you there, things like that come into play to actually give you a value. That and your relevant property sales. So it's not necessarily a neighbor, it just depends on how similar that house is to your house, or we definitely like to stay close to your home as possible, but we will also go further out if needed, and we try to stay definitely within 6 months and more recently within 3 months of actual property sales, because that's going to tell you where appropriately priced is. So once you identify an appropriate price and you list at that price, right now in Evergreen specifically, homes homes under $1 million are selling anywhere from 104 to 108% of list. That means that much higher than your actual list price. So you will expect to get more than what you list for right now. But if you price where you think you might ultimately sell, that would be considered overpriced, and the demand for your house plummets. Buyers have a lot of information right now, and they can see when something is overpriced, and you do not get offers on overpriced homes. They're just not offering on overpriced homes. So it is important to listen to your professional realtor, really rein in what you think is a realistic goal for listing. And then if you do those two things, appropriately price and beautifully present the home, you will get more than list. You will. Exactly how much more, we don't know. We have averages, of course, showing around 104% or 108% of list. So that's helpful, but it's just something that you have to take into consideration when you're pricing, not to get overzealous and to make sure that you're pricing appropriately for this market. Please ask more questions. If you want to hear other topics, let us know. But that's something that has come up a lot lately, so I wanted to touch base with you on that. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.